You know how to use tag questions, don't you? Hi everyone, this is Teacher Mo, so let's go. Here on the screen, you can see that we have two examples. Actually, we have two questions. Look at the first one. It's amazing, isn't it? Here in this question, as you see, we have a statement which is followed by a short question. Look at this statement. Is it an affirmative statement or a negative one? It is an affirmative statement. How about the short question that we have here? Affirmative or negative? Yes, it is a negative question. So an affirmative statement is followed by a negative question. Now look at the second example that we have here. It's not easy to accept mistakes, is it? Tell me about this statement. Is it an affirmative one or a negative one? Okay, it is a negative statement. How about the short question? Okay, it is an affirmative question. So when we have a negative statement, it is followed by an affirmative question. So here we have tag questions. In a tag question, we have a statement which is followed by a short question called a tag. But when do we use tag questions? We use tag questions when we are not sure about something and we want to check information. Also, we use tag questions when we are sure about something and we want the other person to agree or confirm information. This is the time to do some exercises to understand these structures better. Okay. He's out of touch. We have a tag question here and we want to complete it with a correct tag. As you can see, we have an affirmative statement. It means that we need a negative tag here. So what is the answer? He's out of touch. Okay, good. Isn't he? You know, the tag is in the same verb tense. What does that mean? Here we have he's out of touch. We have a form of the verb to be here. Simple present. So we can use this form of the verb to be in order to make a question, a tag here. He is out of touch, isn't he? Tell me about this one. It was a good decision. So we have the past form of the verb to be. So what is the tag here? It was a good question. Good, wasn't it? Tell me about this one. I'm late for the meeting. I'm late for the meeting. As you can see again, we have a form of the verb to be. So what is the tag here? No, this is an exception. You know, when we have am as a form of the verb to be, as you can see here in this statement, it changes to are in the tag. So we do not say I'm late for the meeting, amn't I? No. We say I'm late for the meeting, aren't I? So this is an exception. Don't forget it. Let's move on to another example, another tag question. She won the talent show. She won the talent show. What is the verb tense here? Good. We have a statement in simple past. She won. Won, you know, is the past form of the verb win. So we have an affirmative statement in the simple past tense. And we want to use a tag. So what is the auxiliary verb that we use in the simple past tense? Good. Did. We use did. So this statement is affirmative. We need a negative tag using did. So what is the answer? Very good. Didn't she? She won the talent show, didn't she? Another example. You have done your assignments. You have done your assignments. Have done. What is the verb tense here? You have done. Subject plus have plus done, which is past participle form of the verb do. So have or has plus past participle. What is the verb tense? Good. Present perfect. So when we have a statement in present perfect, we can use have or has depending on your statement. Here we have, so we can use it in the tag. So what is the answer here? You have done your assignments, haven't you? Good. Okay, let's move on to the next slide to do another one. It's not easy to accept mistake. Tell me about this statement. Do we have an affirmative statement here or a negative one? Okay, in this case, we have a negative statement. It means that we need an affirmative tag. It's not easy. So what is the answer? Good. It's not easy to accept mistakes, is it? Another one. She didn't call last night when I left. Simple past here. In this case, we have a negative tag. We have a negative statement, so we should use an affirmative tag. So what is the answer? Very good. Did she? She didn't call last night when I left. Did she? Good. Let's do another exercise about tag questions. As you can see here, we have a conversation between the speakers A and B. We want to fill in the blanks with correct tags. The first one is done as an example. Speaker A says, you have heard of Chris Martin, haven't you? Look at the statement. This is an affirmative statement, so it is followed by a negative tag. This is a statement in the present perfect tense. So you see the tag is also in the present perfect tense. Tell me about the next one. I think so. He sings with Coldplay. He sings with Coldplay. What is the verb tense here? Very good. The simple present. What are the auxiliary verbs that we use in the simple present tense when we want to make a question? Very good. Do or does. But in this case, should we use do or does? Does, because the subject is he, third person singular. So he sings with Coldplay. Affirmative or negative? Affirmative. So do we need an affirmative tag or a negative tag here? A negative tag with does. So what is the answer? Doesn't he? Very good. Yeah, he is their lead singer. Speaker B says, right, they are not American. Affirmative or negative? Negative. So what do we need here? Okay, very good. We need an affirmative tag in the same verb tense. So they are not American, are they? Speaker A says, no, they are British. I love their music. They are a great band. Affirmative or negative? Affirmative statement. So it means that it is followed by a negative tag. They are a great band. So what is the answer? Aren't they? Very good. Let's continue. Speaker B says, oh yeah, they have raised a lot of money for charity too. They have raised a lot of money. What is the verb tense? Have plus past participle form of the verb. So you know this is the structure of the present perfect tense. So we need a tag in the present perfect tense. But affirmative or negative? Negative, because the statement is affirmative. So what is the answer? Very good. Haven't they? So they have raised a lot of money for charity too, haven't they? I mean, they do a lot of charity concerts and stuff. They do a lot of charity. Simple present. Okay. You see the statement is affirmative, so we need a negative tag. Okay, so what is the answer? Don't stay. Very good. And at the end we have, yeah, I went to run. It was amazing. Okay, everybody, we are done. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.